An urgent and final warning from Archangel Michael. Only 35 minutes remain today. Do not skip this message. Today, Archangel Michael speaks clearly and says, "My child, only 35 minutes are left. Something you didn't expect is already moving toward you, making today one of the most surprising days of your life. News that you didn't expect is already on its way to your house. Open this right now. My beloved child, stop and feel this moment before you take your next breath. Something has changed around you today. Even though you think you just clicked on a message, heaven has opened a door for you. Please pay close attention, my beloved. Right now, Archangel Michael is with you in spirit. He is whispering your name and telling you not to end this message without finishing it. Today isn't like any other day. This is not a normal time. This isn't just another message. Today your name has been urgently written in the sky. You wouldn't blink, my child, if you really knew what was going to happen. You couldn't take your eyes off of her for a second, because something will happen in 35 minutes that will alter the way you see your whole life. Let me ask you something, my beloved, before I tell you the secret. Do you feel like you're heavy these days? A whisper that you couldn't put your finger on? A sign you might have missed because you didn't know that heaven was trying to reach you? My child, you didn't make that feeling up. That was Archangel Michael getting you ready for what is happening now. My beloved, there is shocking news coming to your home today in a quiet, powerful, and divine way. Someone said your name somewhere you've never been. A choice was made about you without you being there. You must know the truth before the world tells you something else, says heaven. Pay close attention, my child. Today was meant to make up for all the times you doubted yourself, cried alone, or felt like no one saw you. Beloved, a powerful blessing that had been kept secret is now being revealed. That's why you're reading this. Heaven doesn't want anyone else to take what is yours. Do you really think that you opened this message by accident, my child? Not at all. This is where Archangel Michael led you. You were given these 35 minutes because they are very important. Do not forget this, my beloved. Not many last warnings are sent from heaven. It means that something big, something that changes lives, something that changes fate is already happening. Love, your name is being said today in two places, on earth and in the sky. Heaven wants you to be ready before the world tells you the news. My beloved, a lovely surprise is coming your way. It could come in the form of a message, a call, or an unexpected insight. You thought it would take years, but it only takes minutes. My child, please remember this. A cycle is ending. Truth is emerging. It's now being opened by God after being locked for a long time. This is why Archangel Michael is talking so quickly, my beloved. Today is the day that someone has been avoiding your fate without you knowing. What they meant to hurt you has now become your biggest blessing. You're almost there. Now you can see how heaven changes the story. My child, stop scrolling. Release any doubts you have. Stop going around and around. Take a deep breath. From now on, every word you read will be getting you ready for the shocking news that is coming to your home. Heaven tells you that if you leave now, you might miss the truth that was meant for you. And the truth is holy. Truth has strength. You, my child, have that power. Let me speak softly to your heart before I go on. Believe that God knows just the right time for everything, and that signs will show up when they should. Today is the right time for you to read this message. There is a spiritual clock going off around you, my beloved. The blessing is getting closer. with each second you read. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give, and it will be given to you is not just a verse for Jesus. It is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. It changes with each breath. Every moment brings more clarity. My child, today heaven is moving faster than people. What was put off for a long time is now coming at you quickly. A breakthrough is happening that was once thought to be impossible. Get your heart ready, says Archangel Michael. What's coming will make you feel better, amaze you, and let you through a door you thought would never open. My child, remember how important this moment is. Do not be careless with it. This isn't just another message. This one has your name written on it in heaven. Before I go on, my beloved, please hear this quietly. When your time comes, no one, no enemy, and no obstacle will be able to stop you. Also, beloved, your time has come. Pay close attention, my child. It could be warmth, pressure, excitement, or even fear in your chest right now. That's your spirit recognizing God's truth. That's your soul answering the call of heaven. My beloved, you're not here by accident. Heaven has been calling you with a strong voice, and today is the day it replies. In the comments, type Amen to show heaven that you agree with this holy moment. Picture that your time has finally come. Before I go on, my child, let me put this message of connection into your heart in a way that God would say it. My beloved, stay in touch. If you're willing to look for them, heaven will keep sending you signs. Don't miss the messages that are just for you. Keep your distance, line up and get ready. Let's go on, because the most important part is still happening. My beloved, calm your heart before you go any further. There is change in the energy around you as you read these words. Something from the other side of the veil is coming at you faster, stronger, and more clearly than ever. Archangel Michael is not only talking to you, he is also letting you into a spiritual space. Today, my beloved child, heaven picked this time because it fits your destiny perfectly. It's not in your mind, but your spirit already knows this. That's why you feel a pull, a sense of urgency, and a voice inside you that says, keep reading. There is an important event coming up. This message is for you, my beloved. Before it gets to anyone else, Archangel Michael is telling the truth when he says that only 35 minutes are left. Heaven doesn't use the same time units as people do. If an angel tells you there is a countdown, it means that a spiritual change has already begun and is now moving toward you. Someone on earth is getting ready to talk to you, my child. Someone made a choice that will have an impact on your life. Archangel Michael wants you to be emotionally ready for what's coming, whether it's the truth, an admission, a chance, or a blessing. Heaven is telling you to be careful, because today will really surprise you. You'll wonder, how did this happen so fast? This will happen. This is not a normal movement. No, my child, that suddenness is on purpose. It's the moment when your fate changes from being put off for years to being free. Do not miss this, my beloved. A spiritual truth from a long time ago says that the chosen must awaken before the blessing comes. The time has come for you to wake up. You are getting ready, my beloved. Alignment needs to be kept up. Heaven does not communicate once and then vanish. Now is the time to stay connected if you want to stay in the flow of the prophets and keep getting the guidance you need for your path. When you subscribe, you're not just getting a channel, you're making a spiritual promise to stay in tune with what God is doing in your life. Today was picked by heaven because it has the exact same vibration as your destiny. Your spirit already knows this, but your mind isn't quite there yet. That's why you feel a sense of urgency and a soft push inside you to keep going. There's something important close by. My beloved, this message was first meant for you. The 35 minutes that Archangel Michael talks about are important. Heaven doesn't use human clocks to tell time. If angels say countdown, the change has already begun and is moving straight toward you. Someone on earth is about to tell you something, my child. You've made a decision that will change the way you go. Archangel Michael wants you to be ready for the truth, an admission, a chance, or a blessing. Heaven is telling you to be careful, because what happens today will shock you. You might be curious about how fast it all happened. It's not little. It gives you the freedom you needed. This is when years of delay become nothing. Please pay close attention, my beloved. It's awakening that comes before blessing. You are waking up. You are getting lined up. You are getting ready for the news that will soon arrive at your house. Dear child, every problem you had, every delay that made you mad, and every pain that made you weak was not a punishment. It was getting ready. Heaven was making you ready to receive things you couldn't before. Right now, my beloved Archangel Michael is very close to you. He has his hand on your heart and is whispering, "Do not be afraid of what is coming." It's supposed to make you stronger, not weaker. It's meant to help you get better, not hurt you. It's good for you. My child, something has been let out in your name. Something that was put off, blocked, put off, or kept away is now being pushed toward you. Yes, my beloved, today, a message, a call, a knock, an unexpected turn of events, or a revelation. Soon, one of these will happen and change how you feel, what you think, what you plan to do, and your future. This is the reason Archangel Michael is moving so quickly. He wants you to be ready, not lost, not scared, clear. My beloved, heaven doesn't give last warnings very often, but when it does, it means something important is about to happen that you can't miss. Allow me to share what heaven just said, my child. The blessing coming your way is bigger than what you prayed for, and it will get there faster than you thought. My beloved, you would have no doubts at all if you could see what heaven sees of me for you. You'd listen carefully, as if each word were the key to a secret door. My child, do you feel it? The heavy feeling in the air, the pull on your spirit, and the sudden excitement are all signs that heaven is moving. Angels don't rush unless it's really important, but today they are moving quickly, more quickly than fear, better than the opposition, more quickly than doubt. Heaven saw everything, my child. Something that was supposed to come a long time ago was held up by other things. Today, heaven is opening up what was blocked, giving back what was taken, and letting go of what was held back. My child, you are not reading empty words. You are reading about the future that you helped make. Archangel Michael gently reminds you to stay connected, beloved. Before going on, stay in line. You will move forward if you follow the signs. Do not separate yourself from the direction that is meant to help you find your way. Stay connected so you don't miss what heaven sends next if you want to stay in tune with God. My beloved, hold your breath while I share the deeper truth. This will not only blow your mind, but it will also help you finally figure out what's been going on inside you. Every strange dream, sudden thought, or feeling you didn't expect today wasn't a fluke. Those were signs. Since the morning, heaven has been attempting to contact you, my child. This is what Archangel Michael has been calling your spirit every time you felt restless or your mind went off to something else. My beloved, you didn't wake up to a normal day. The way you live your life has changed spiritually since you woke up. I have important news for you. There are 3 divine energies in the news today: revelation, release, and reward. Archangel Michael wants you to know what will happen in each one before it does. My beloved, let's start with revelation. Things that were hidden are now being seen. Someone thought you would never find out the truth. People talked about you behind your back. Things were chosen without you. Plans were made behind closed doors. That truth is coming out today. My child, don't be afraid of this. Don't turn away. Heaven says this message is meant to set you free, not hurt you. You won't get worse because of it. It will only make you more aware. You can see things clearly now that you couldn't before. When the truth is kept secret, growth is impossible. Lies that are kept hidden prevent healing. Today, heaven breaks those chains. My beloved, now comes release. You are not meant to carry this heavy load any longer, something you weighed on your own. A hurt you didn't talk about, a silent pain that drained your strength. Heaven frees you from something that was getting in the way of your growth. Fear, a person, a hurt from the past, or a situation no longer have power over you today. My child, you went through too much for too long. You went through pain in silence while trying to stay strong. Heaven says that you won't take this with you into the next part of your life. My beloved, then comes the reward. This part will really surprise you. A blessing is on its way to your house. A big blessing, not a short-term fix. A prize that changes your life. Heaven has seen how patient, honest, and kind you are. No one ever forgot about your quiet strength, your tears, or your private battles. This means that something you thought was impossible is now possible. That which seemed far away is getting closer. Things you thought were gone are coming back in a new way. Today, my child, a door will open for you and not close again. The shocking news that came to your house is not a loss. This is proof that you have arrived. Heaven has said, enough suffering. It's time. Say it out loud if you are ready to receive these 3 divine energies. Type Amen to let God know that your spirit agrees. Listen to what's going on around you, my child. This doesn't mean nothing or feel empty. Something is moving. Your spirit can feel the change before your mind can figure out what it means. A weight that you never talked about is going up. There is a quiet pain that is going away. You are being liberated from your past by heaven. Today, you are free from fear, people, wounds, and situations. Dear child, you went through a lot in silence. Heaven says you won't have to feel this pain again. The reward is now here. A blessing is coming to your house. Not little, not short-term. A gift that changes your life. Heaven saw how honest, patient, and kind you were. You can now reach what you thought was impossible. Things that seemed far away are now close. Things that seemed lost are coming back in a new way. There is a door that opens today that won't close. The news that is coming in is not loss, it is arrival. Heaven has said, now is the time. These words may give you chills, make your heart feel heavy or warm, or make you want to read more deeply. This is because your soul knows that your destiny is getting closer. The next part will tell you who or what is linked to this shocking news and why heaven rushed to warn you before it came. Archangel Michael gently reminds you to stay connected, beloved, before going on. Your blessing is almost here, and your path must stay clear. Get ready, my beloved, because what's coming next is the message that heaven has been waiting for you to hear. This is the part that Archangel Michael has been watching out for. It has to do with the person, the force, or the energy that is bringing you this shocking news today. Heaven tells you that something is happening involving someone whose choices and actions have a direct effect on your life. This person is linked to your fate, whether it's in the past, the present, or the future. My beloved, take your time. This is not a surprise piece of news. Someone has been thinking a lot about you and is spiritually linked to you in ways you might not fully understand yet. My child, there are 3 possibilities coming up in the spiritual world. Archangel Michael wants you to pay attention to which one speaks to your spirit. It's possible that someone who hurt you in the past is now being found out. Someone got in your way, said bad things about you, or did something behind your back. Heaven has decided that they can no longer hide. This shocking news could be a confession, a message, the truth being told, or something that was not expected to happen. My child, don't be afraid of this. It's meant to set you free, not hurt you. It's also possible that someone who really loves you is coming forward. This person could be from the present or the past, or they could be someone who really liked you. They were holding back out of fear and doubt, but today something changed inside them. The good news could come in the form of a message, a call, a visit, or an honest confession. They are being moved by the love of heaven. The third possibility is that someone with power or money has planned a blessing for you. This could be a boss, a teacher, a family member, or even someone you don't know. Your name is on a decision that has been made. This door is pretty big, and this blessing doesn't come along very often. It could show up as a chance, support, money, or a big change that makes your life better. Heaven is working in ways you can't imagine. I hear an important message from Archangel Michael now, my beloved. Where this news came from has something to do with the energy you've been feeling lately. Please think about this, my child. Did a name pop into your head out of the blue? Did someone show up in your dream? Do you feel close to someone from your past? Before your mind could understand it, your soul knew it. That energy has to do with the news that's coming your way. My child, pay close attention now, because this ties everything together. Today, heaven is guiding the person in question. The way they think, act, and make choices is shaped by God. They might not know why they need to do something, but heaven does. That's why Archangel Michael speaks so quickly. He wants you to be ready for everything, because life will be different after hearing this news. There is a lot of light ahead for you. Things are getting aligned. Your time has arrived, says heaven. Before we go any further, my beloved, heaven wants to give you some comfort in this time of change. Stay in touch. Do not stop getting the messages that are meant to help you. What you do next is very important, and heaven is ready to help you figure it out. My beloved, take a moment to sit still and focus on your breath. The next part of this message is spiritually powerful, personal, and detailed. When the shocking news finally comes, Archangel Michael is painting a clear picture of a time in your life, in your home, and in your surroundings. Heaven doesn't usually let us know when big things are going to happen, but Archangel Michael wants you to be ready because your fate is changing quickly. Today, do not miss this, my beloved. The energy around you will change quickly. It could feel like a spark, a tightening in your chest, goosebumps, or a moment of silence where time stops. This is the moment when the shocking news comes into your life, my child. It won't take long. There won't be any quiet about it. You won't have time to get ready. It will feel like a door opening without warning. Now is the time for you, my beloved. Heaven says this over and over to keep you steady. Stay in touch. Do not cut yourself off from the help that is being sent to you. Your next steps are holy. Keep your cool and breathe. The words that follow have power and weight. Archangel Michael keeps showing the moment the news comes out. Your fate is changing quickly today. But heaven typically doesn't warn people before big changes. Pay close attention. The energy around you will change quickly. Something, getting tighter, feels good. Keep quiet. This is the moment when the news comes into your life, my child. It won't sneak up on you. It will come quickly and clearly, like a door opening without warning. My beloved, Archangel Michael wants you to know this. There will be a sign before the news comes, a clear message that your spirit will get right away. It could be a call or message you didn't expect, a strange feeling in the room, your own voice, a sudden memory, or a strong feeling you can't ignore. This is what heaven means when it says, "Get ready." It's almost there. It's right here. When the shocking news gets to your house, my beloved, you will feel one of three things right away. Which one speaks to you the most will show you what kind of blessing you are receiving. If you feel sudden calm, relief, or ease, it means that the news lifts a burden, ends a long battle, or stops silent suffering. This is the release of God. If you whisper, "Is this real?" your hands will shake and your heart will race when you hear the news. This is how you feel when hope comes back or when a miracle you weren't expecting happens. Do not be sad if you cry. Know this, my child. God is healing something inside you. Archangel Michael is showing what will happen after the news comes in. It's strong. It changes things. It will feel different in your home. Your mood will change. The road ahead won't look like the one you just came down. I don't want this news to bother you, my child. These things happen to put you in the right place, help you, make you stronger, and remind you that heaven has never forgotten about you. Not once. Heaven says that this change has been needed for a long time. The blessing was put off, but not denied. Interference tried to stop it, but Archangel Michael is getting rid of all the problems. Today, when the news comes, your spirit will say, "This was meant for me," without you having to try. That's why the countdown was shown. That's why today was picked. Before you were born, this moment was written into your plan. Before we go any further, my child, heaven wants you to join in. When faith is spoken aloud, destiny moves more quickly. "I agree with my divine timing" is what you should write in the comments field. It's not "I'm waiting," not "I'm not sure." It's strong to agree. By writing those words, you are lining up your will with God's plan. You're letting alignment, movement, and what's already coming your way know that you trust them. I want to remind you of this gentle truth before I tell you why this news is coming at this very moment, my beloved. Stay in touch. Heaven has carefully planned your steps. Do not break away from the guidance that is getting you ready for what's to come. Say, continue, when you're ready to hear the next divine chapter. It will tell you why this blessing, revelation, and surprise could only happen today and not any other day. Now, my beloved, let your heart grow bigger. Why this is happening now is revealed by Archangel Michael. Heaven doesn't do things by chance. Moments are picked out. The timing is holy. There is a spiritual law that says blessings can only come to someone who is ready to receive and guard them. Today is the day that your spirit fully aligns with what it has always been. You couldn't hold this blessing before because you were too hurt, too tired, too distracted, or too hurt. Heaven was very patient. Not yesterday, not a few weeks ago, not when you cried or begged. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Today, my child, you've recently healed in some way. What used to be a weakness is now a strength. There is no longer any doubt. Fear doesn't have as much power over you as it used to. The confusion is over. For this version of you, heaven was waiting. The version that can hold the truth, keep the blessing safe, and not get in the way of the miracle happening. My beloved, Archangel Michael tells you something else. This week, your future was spiritually fought against. There were more attempts to keep your blessing from coming. There were things that tried to pull you away. Faith was put to the test. Old habits tried to come back. But God fought for you. You were backed up. What was yours was kept safe. Today, the blessing came out. Heaven fought for you, and now it's your turn to win. If your spirit agrees, type Amen to say that you are in line with God's plan. That's why the message came quickly. That's why 35 minutes were brought up. Heaven didn't want you to miss this chance. My beloved, there is one more reason why today was picked. Someone who finally made a choice has something to do with your fate. They were afraid to tell the truth. They were afraid to act. They were afraid of confessing. But today, something changed in their heart. Their spirit moved, and they became clear. Heaven usually waits until two souls are ready. Your spirit is all set. Now theirs is too. That's why today has strength. This is the reason for activation. That's why shocking news is coming today. Heaven sees this as the start of something new. I still hear something important from my child, Archangel Michael. There was a spiritual conflict this week about your future. Once more, something tried to keep your blessing from coming. Something tried to get your attention. Somebody or something tried to make you lose your faith and fall back into old habits. But my beloved, God defended you. You were backed up. What was yours was kept safe. Today, the blessing came out. To my beloved, this moment isn't just for you. You carry the blessing of this message with you as you hear it. Send this message to people you feel led to right now. When you share words, you send out a wave of divine favor and breakthrough that will come back to you many times. That's why the message had to be sent quickly. This is why Archangel Michael said there were 35 minutes left. Now is the time, and heaven doesn't want you to miss this chance. My beloved, there is still one more reason why today was picked. No matter what, someone has finally made up their mind about what they want to do. They were scared to tell the truth, not ready to take a step. They were afraid to say what they really thought or felt. But something changed in them today, not yesterday or last month. Their spirit came alive. Their heart got softer. What they thought changed. Before bestowing a blessing, heaven occasionally waits until two souls are in sync. Now that your spirit is ready, so is theirs. That's why today is so important. That's why today is full of changes. That's why you'll be surprised by the news today. Days in heaven are marked similarly to how people mark events that change their lives. Today is the name of a part of your story. Things started to change at this point. Let me read this to you again before I tell you what it means for the days to come, my child. Be sure to keep in touch, beloved. The signs that are showing up around you will help you find your way. Do not turn away from the help that is getting you ready for your breakthrough. My beloved, what comes next is something that many people don't understand until it's too late. How this shocking news changes your future. This is where everything you went through starts to make sense. This is where old habits end. A new path starts. Fate doesn't wait any longer. It moves on. Heaven tells you that the news that's coming to your house today is not a small change. It's a divine opening, spark, or shift that quietly changes the course of your whole journey. Archangel Michael tells you how this news will make you feel. My child, you've been knocking on a door for a long time, a gateway to peace, safety, love, clarity, or chance. That door wasn't shut because you didn't deserve it, because timing and alignment weren't done yet. It stayed closed. That door starts to open today. As soon as the news comes in, it will no longer be closed to you. That's why this news is good. The truth about someone's thoughts, actions, or heart will finally come out. This truth helps some people feel better. For some, it makes things stronger. For some, it's the end of a chapter. For some, it's the start of a new one. Heaven promises that the truth will be shown. You won't break today. It will make you stronger. You will feel different, my child, because of this. Whether the news makes you happy, confused, sad, or relieved, it will change something inside you. A weight will go away. Something dormant will come to life. Something that was blocked will start to move freely again. This change won't go away quickly. Some people have been waiting for this shift for you. Now, someone in your life will speak up. Someone who was on the fence will do it. Someone who didn't say anything will now. Someone who didn't see the link before will feel it strongly all of a sudden. My beloved, this is not luck. This is a divine arrangement. Heaven is carefully setting up connections. My child, Archangel Michael shows you a timeline. When the shocking news comes, your days will start to go in a different direction. You might get the call you were waiting for. An opportunity might show up out of the blue. A message could lead you in a different direction. A talk might help make things clearer. Help with money may become available. Things may get better in a relationship. There may be emotional release. A fresh start may happen on its own. The days to come will not be like the hard times you went through. They will show that you made progress. For years, a constant problem slowed you down, drained your energy, made it hard to make decisions, and put off your blessings. The shocking news of today makes that wall less strong. It will soon be gone for good. This is why heaven stressed how important today is. Many powerful forces are coming together around you, my beloved, but you may not fully understand it yet. You can feel the spirit of change even if you can't see the angels moving. This news isn't just getting into your house, it's changing your whole life. Archangel Michael gently reminds you one more time to stay connected, beloved, before he tells you the spiritual reason you were chosen for this blessing. Things are picking up speed. Do not turn away from the help that is getting you ready for what's next. My child, you've always known you were different. Not better than others, but different. Your heart has stronger feelings. What other people don't notice affects your soul. Things happen before they happen in your spirit. Even when fear tries to stop you, you trust your gut. Your pain is very strong. Your love is stronger. What you don't say says more than many words. Heaven doesn't just pick anything. Blessings don't just happen. Signs are meant to be seen. Heaven knows what kind of spirit you are. That's why this message was sent to you. At times it would have made sense to break, but you kept going. You quietly carried heavy loads. You got better by yourself. You cried out loud. You fought without being seen. You chose to trust even after being lied to. You stood even though you were shaking. You were kind even when people were being mean to you. Heaven saw everything. Every tear that's been kept, every night when it's quiet, every strong thing you do. Things that are good are drawn to hearts like yours. Blessings were supposed to get to you faster, but they were held up by bad timing, bad people, bad places, and bad connections. Heaven is now fixing what took too long. Blessings that are late come quickly when they do, like the shocking news that is coming your way today. My beloved, this is the deepest reason. The pain you went through in the past made you smart. Being alone made you strong. Your confusion made you more clear. Your struggles made your intuition stronger. Heaven worked with you slowly until you were ready to receive this blessing and use it to grow. You became spiritually grown up. Heaven was ready for this. That's why the news today. Archangel Michael shows you a bright circle around your spirit, which means you have reached a higher spiritual level. The reason you were picked wasn't by chance. It was planned. This news is your reward. It will heal you, and it will bring balance back to your life. Archangel Michael leaves you with this gentle reminder before moving on to the last part. Be sure to keep in touch, beloved. God is about to show us new things and do amazing things. Do not disconnect right now. My child, prophetic promises need to be managed. What God starts, He keeps going through connections. You choose to stay in place for the next instruction, the next confirmation, and the next release when you subscribe. This is how you stay safe under the word that was written just for you. My beloved, please slow down your breathing again. The next part of this message will change your life in the most profound way. Now, Archangel Michael is telling you how the shocking news will change your relationships, your money, your peace, and your future. When heaven sends out a change this big, it never just affects one part of life. Moving through your heart, your stability, your future, and your purpose are all parts of it. That's why this moment is so strong. That's why you feel like you're moving while you read. Your spirit already knows that things are going to change. Archangel Michael is here to tell you that your relationships are being rearranged spiritually. You will slowly lose contact with people who drain your energy. Don't see how valuable you are. Take advantage of your kindness, or act loyal when they aren't. They won't leave because you push them away. Heaven will move them out of the way of your path slowly. At the same time, someone who is honest, sincere, and in line with your destiny will get closer. This shocking news could bring back a connection that was always meant to happen. It could tell you the truth about the person you were questioning. What was kept secret will be shown. It will become clear what was real. Hearts that were shut will now be open. Feelings that were buried will come to the surface. That's not a mistake, my child. Heaven is moving your connections around so that you are with people who bring you peace instead of pain. Heaven also shows a relief from financial stress, my beloved. When you least expect it, this news could lead to a new opportunity, relief, help, fairness, or a new source of provision. My child, you kept your stress about money to yourself. Heaven heard you even when you didn't say it. The season is over. Your next chapter will bring you stability, growth, and progress. This news marks the start of a new business year. My child, peace felt far away for a long time. You smiled, but you were sad on the inside. Even though you were tired, you stayed strong. The shocking news is the first step toward getting over the hurt feelings. You will feel calmer, lighter, more grounded, and sure of your path. Rest will come back. Thinking too much will make you calm down. Your spirit will start to breathe again. There will be peace for a long time. It's peace that comes when heaven gives back what pain took away. My child, write down if your heart feels seen right now. Heaven appreciates being thanked. Say this simple thing in the comments. My heart is ready for what's next. Don't say someday or when I feel ready. Readiness is not perfection, it's willingness. Writing these words lets heaven know that you are ready to heal, move forward, and start the next chapter. This shocking news changes the course of your future, my beloved. It ends a too long chapter and starts the one you prayed for. It brings you into balance, brings out your inner strength, gets rid of old energies, makes new doors open, and shows you what you're really worth. Heaven is telling you, now the real story starts. My child, you have wounds that not many people can understand. Feelings of sadness. In silence, hearts break. Times that changed who you are. These wounds don't get hurt again by this news. They are touched so they can finally heal. Getting rid of the past makes your heart softer, gives you more clarity, and helps you forgive more. Your emotional state changes. Your spirit is now very close to Archangel Michael. He shows that your name is glowing because God put it there to protect and guide you. That's why things are going so fast. That's why the message seems important right now. Your heart knows that this moment is important. Archangel Michael gently reminds you again. Stay connected, beloved, before I tell you the last signs you will see as this shocking news comes true. With each message, you get closer to your miracle. If these words hit home for you, putting your gratitude into action will bring you luck and alignment. When you share this message, it becomes proof. May this blessing stay with you, and may all the signs of your success come to you quickly. Amen. Before this powerful message ends, take a moment to remember this truth. You did not come across these words by accident. It's not luck. These words come straight from Archangel Michael and are meant just for you. He puts out his hand and invites you into a safe, high vibrational area where divine abundance is a promise, not a hope. The idea is simple, but it can change your whole life. When you walk in alignment, blessings don't just come your way. They multiply and spill over into every part of your life. If you accept this invitation right now, you will get divine guidance and insight before anyone else. This is a holy place where you can find support, clarity, and momentum. Do not let this chance go by. There's a breakthrough waiting for you. Pick the alignment. Have faith and move forward. Your plenty is ready to greet you. Please hear this last reassurance carefully and clearly, my beloved. This moment was planned ahead of time. There is nothing random about the fact that you are here. Archangel Michael is now reaching out to you and inviting you into a safe space where you can get clarity, guidance, and divine alignment. Here, plenty is not just a distant hope. It's a promise that will come true. The truth is simple but strong. Blessings come to you when you stay in line with heaven. They keep growing. They come into every part of your life. If you choose alignment right now, you'll be able to get information and help that not everyone can get. When you step into a sacred flow, you feel supported, you can see your way clearly, and you move faster toward your destiny. Please don't let doubt take away this chance, my child. Your big moment is already here. Believe in yourself and take the step. Accept the invite that is being shown to you right now. The way is already clear for you to deepen this connection if your heart tells you to. You can accept the invitation. It's just waiting for you. And for those who feel led to help with this work, know that just being there has meaning and value. When you step out in faith, a new door opens. Now, my beloved, move forward. You are ready to meet your abundance, clarity, and the next part of your life. Let yourself stay still for one more second, my beloved, as these last words sink into your heart. Allow the truth of what you've been given to root itself inside you. There's no need to force anything. There's no need to rush anything. Everything in heaven has already begun. Simply staying awake, open, and in tune is what Archangel Michael is asking of you. Once something is out there, it can't be taken back. What has been set off can't be undone. You are already at the threshold of change. If you feel a quiet certainty right now, even if it's mixed with doubt or emotion, that means you are in alignment. Right now, your spirit knows more than your mind needs to know. Believe that you understand. Believe in the timing. Trust what is happening. No need to run after what's coming. It's already on its way to you. It's up to you to stay present, loyal, and open. My beloved, please convey this message with care. Today, let it shape how you listen, how you answer, and how you move forward. The signs will keep showing up. The confirmations are on the way. And when the shocking news comes, you'll know what it is. Not with fear, but with recognition. Your spirit will understand. You were all set. You were told not to do that. You were picked. Stay calm. Keep your connection. Stay ready. Your journey has only just begun, and heaven is still speaking. Please remember these words as you go forward, my beloved. You don't need to look for more proof or reassurance at this time. You now have what was meant to reach you. Archangel Michael wants you to take it easy and trust yourself for the rest of the day. Pay attention to the little things that happen, like pauses and small changes in your thoughts and the world around you. After speaking loudly, heaven frequently does so softly. There is peace beginning to settle in your heart, if it feels calmer now. When your thoughts feel clearer, that means that you are aligned. If you feel sad or angry for no reason, that's release at work. You are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go. Through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community, You can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." Every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith, and as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of. There is no mistake in any of this. Nothing is held up. Everything that was promised to you is still moving toward you. You are right where you should be. Remember, my child, you don't need to tell anyone about this. There are some things that need to be kept quiet until they happen. Keep your peace. Keep your hopes in check with faith, not fear. What's going to happen will become clear, without any confusion or force. Stay in the present. Keep your door open. Stay in touch. Your story is still being written because heaven has not yet finished speaking. Please remember this last moment in your heart, my beloved. You have been given something that is meant to grow, not fade. After this message, Archangel Michael is not going to leave you. He is staying close, quietly leading, keeping a close eye on things, and getting ready for the next step. You don't have to do anything dramatic or strong. All you have to do is stick to what you have felt, heard, and understood. Watch how your feelings change as the hours go by. Watch as some worries get lighter, some fears fade, and some thoughts don't seem as important as they used to. This is not a mistake. This is the start of change. Heaven often works this way. First inside you, then all around you, and finally in front of you. My child, you will know what the news is when it comes in. It won't make sense, even if it surprises you. It won't be too much for you, even if it comes on quickly. Your spirit will remember what was promised, and you will have a deep sense of knowing and a quiet inner confirmation that says, "This is it." Stay calm until then. Stay on the ground. Keep your hope alive. Please do not rush the process or question the time frame. What was made public is already on its way, and nothing that was meant for you will get away. Heaven always shows up on time. Now, my beloved, carry peace with you. Trust yourself. Always be ready. This message ends here, but the movement it started doesn't. You're still on your way, guided, safe, and well lit. This is where the message gently rests, my beloved. With care and intention, everything that needed to be said has now been put in front of you. What comes next doesn't need any work from you. You just need to be aware of it. The invite has been sent out. The alignment has been made available. The advice has been made public. It's up to you from here on out to choose to stay present and open. If you want to stay connected, know that the way is already clear. There is a place set aside for you where guidance continues, clarity grows, and your progress toward your destiny is supported. There is no duty in this connection. It is just an agreement, a promise to stay open to God's will and not go through this next season alone. Those who feel called to help with this work should know that it is never asked for or measured. It's already worth something that you pay attention, be present, and have energy. Anything extra that helps is just another way to join the flow of abundance that is already going on. Do what makes you feel good. Do not put off what feels right. Do not ignore what seems to be clear. Your big break has been waiting for you, and now you're almost there. Trust yourself as you go forward. Peacefully move forward. Your next chapter, your abundance, and your clarity are all ready. Additionally, my beloved, if this word spoke to you, Let it speak through you. When you share this message, it becomes your testimony. It brings the anointing to people who are connected to you and lets them experience the same breakthrough. Heaven praises people who share their blessings with others. My beloved, before you leave this holy moment, seal it with thanksgiving. It's not a button you press when you like this video. It's your acceptance of what heaven has said. Being thankful brings about favor. Honor makes flow happen. When you like this message, you're telling God that you're open, grateful, and ready for what's going to happen. Allow this easy action to bring more grace, help, and momentum into your life.